And there we go. Hey mages, how's it going? Alright, and welcome back to yet another episode of When the hell am I going to get everyone's powers and rule the world myself? Joining me here with Clive, the big, handsomest, hand-holdingest dude that has gotten all the powers in the world. I wonder if Ultima has anything that I could take from, and I could be able to become the ultimate without just losing my mind and everything. So, what I'm gonna do for tonight is, well, first I'm gonna try not to speak so loudly. I was looking at that Dead Space session I did yesterday and realized that I was so loud or the game was so soft. Audio levels are out of control. I've been doing this for a long while, and I have yet to learn how to do sound properly. I can't even tell if this audio is, like, the game audio is even, like, good. I'm gonna have to play around with that a little bit more. But anyway, I
split the sea, you reckon? I reckon we're better off not knowing.
So anyway, what I'm gonna do for tonight is I am just gonna do a bunch of side questing. We are one session away from ending the game, I think. I think it's just heading up towards the end of Barnabas's reach, and then after that it's just Ultima, and it's the end. So before we do that, I want to clean up as much as I can. Probably clean up everything before getting to Ultima. So, let's talk to this gentleman. Hey, Gotti.
Clive!
Hello. Let me see the reports.
Anything catch your eye?
I need to know, what am I in store for? So we got one order in Sambrick. One for Rosaria. I think that's for, oh, Clarence Martha. Okay, I thought it was for the, other guy. Wade. Got 3 in Dalmatia. And 1 in Wallowed. Okay.
Always something in there.
Yeah, I got 1 side quest in here. Hey, Nectar, any bounties? We got plenty of bounties. Oh, we got a lot of good bounties here. Okay. So we could do, yeah, you know what? Let's just start out with the S rank as practice. Yeah, let's do that. So Pandemonium. Those few souls who were able to escape from Ash before the skies changed tell of Pandemonium, the king of the orcs, who led his fellow beastmen in revolt against the Walider rule. Though his rebellion was swiftly crushed by Barnabas's armies, many of the orcs now roam the Twims, satiating their appetite for human flesh, bear his markings, suggesting that he still commands his forces today. And he is... who the hell knows where he is? They roam the Twins. It could be literally anywhere. So you know what? Let's do some side questing. and we'll try to find it on our own. If we cannot, I will just cheat.
Please, Your Grace, stay strong.
So the reason why I wanted to do these side quests is I was starting to do these side quests on my own, and then I realized that these were very important ones. So I'm like, you know what? No, let's do all of them on camera.
My Lord Marquis,
Hey, Joti. How are you?
it was the greatest honor of my life.
To knowing about Ultima and helping Josh.
But now, so I bid you.
I'll look after my brother, although he's kind of being a bit of a dick. But I'll help him. He's my bro. Oh yeah, so last time, we beat Barnabas. We beat the sword Jesus. We got Odin. And now it's time for Ultima. Yeah. But let's help you out.
Yote,
What do you got?
is anything the matter? You seem troubled. Perhaps I might be able to help.
My lord. Yes. Perhaps you might.
See, I love your brother.
It's your brother.
I love your brother a whole lot.
His condition continues
I needed to help
worsen,
him.
though he does his best to hide it. The lesion on his chest pains him more with each passing day.
Hey,
I had
Nate.
feared as much.
Hugs, hugs.
There are certain elixirs which can ease the suffering of those afflicted by the curse, but his grace's case is severe. The drafts I have been able to prepare for him thus far have ceased to have any real effect. So I consulted with Talia and certain of my comrades among the Undying about the possibility of finding something stronger. And thankfully, a recipe was found.
I need you to go inside this cave. It's
only
the
problem being
cave
that
that's
the critical
ruled by the
ingredient is
Destroyer of
exceptionally
Worlds.
hard to come by,
His
and
saliva
our supplies are
is a
almost
main
exhausted.
ingredient to this
Unless we
magical
can secure
elixir.
more soon, your brother's anguish will likely become unbearable. My lord, I know that I have no right to make demands of you. But would you help? For Joshua's sake.
Please, let me help your very hot brother. I can't help it. Alright.
For Joshua, anything.
Thank you, my lord.
He's got that K-pop hair going on for him.
is this
I
critical
need
ingredient?
to help him.
A rare herb by the name of stonerwort. It grows only where the ether is densest. The vigor it stores in its stems helps to counteract the curse. We discovered a patch near the aqueduct in Rosaria. But alas, yet more ether has erupted from the earth there recently, leaving the whole area flooded.
It just so happens
Search
it's in the
continues
most
for a new source.
dangerous part of the world.
One that we might reach without being turned.
So it's only that you can't reach it. The stone water itself is unharmed by the flood.
Well, yes, but
Then I shall go in your stead.
my lord.
I
We had
mean,
to find another source, correct? So for now, the aqueduct is our best hope.
come on, Jote.
Besides-
You asked.
I'm a dominant. The ether can't hurt me.
Well, if you're sure, my lord. Stonerwort is easily identified by its blood-red blooms. Search around the aqueduct, and you're sure to find some soon enough. I shall remain here and prepare the other ingredients.
Will do, lady. Alright. So yeah, not much has been going on with me. I just went to work. It was a very chill day. Didn't do much else.
Come home soon.
So I was talking about earlier, how... Oh, I can't go down here. I was talking a little bit earlier about how I'm building my own gaming PC, and more of my parts came in today. Almost all of them. I think the only thing I'm waiting on is the hard drive. And I think that will come in tomorrow. So starting tomorrow, I could build my own PC, and hopefully it goes well. There's nothing else going on here right now, so let's head out. Three weeds. This is where we find the aqueducts. Okay. You're done when it comes to those things. I feel like it's relatively easy. This is gonna be my first time building one.
Ready, go?
Um,
Run like the wind.
I did not as much research as I should have. I just researched a bunch of parts that looked nice, and people say, yeah, this goes great together, and I'm like, okay. And I just ordered a bunch of parts through PC Part Picker, and PC Part Picker is like, yep, nope, these parts work together. It's fine. So hopefully it goes well. Hopefully I can just like plug them in like Legos.
Now to find our stone wart. Yote mentioned blood red petals.
It should be fine. I work in IT, damn it. I should know how to do computers. Alright. So, last time, we got Odin, but I have not tried it at all. So let's see, we got Arm of Darkness, which is his ultimate? No, that's not it. No. This is his ultimate. Dancing Steel. Okay, yeah, let's just equip him for now. Let's see. I'll put Bahamut away for now. Let's get Odin. Okay, Arm of Darkness. Landing abilities with the Arm of Darkness fills the Sensetsuken gauge. Sentetsu. I always have a terrible time pronouncing that. Sentetsuken gauge. Hold square to execute it. Gungnir. There's a flurry of strikes. Doesn't look powerful, but it's like crowd control-y. Heaven's Cloud. Surge forward to strike an enemy. Can be executed multiple times if the previous land hits. Ooh. Okay, let's give that a try. So... Ooh, alright. I like that. That's stylish. You like my sick moves, Josh? I completely forgot Josh is with us. Alright, neat. I think for the final battles, I might just end up going with Shiva with Garuda abilities, Titan, and Bahamut.
That's my luck. Well, I won't be picking anything till they're gone. There's only one thing for it. Too slow.
Ooh, Flash of Steel, that was cool. Alright, we got a dodge going. We got a dodge thing going on here. Alright, full meter. Ooh.
Nice try.
Oh, that... Okay, that dog's just, like, really, really excellent. Oh, and the meter stays. Whoops.
Nice try.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I am now the sword Jesus. That's stylish as hell. That is stylish as all hell. I don't know if it's doing that much damage. I mean, Arm of Darkness apparently does, and I've noticed it. The other ones are not that great. But, I do kind of want to play around with it some more. So let's see, what is the upgrades? So let's go into some details about this. So, individual attacks on Odin's blade are far less potent than those with Clav's regular weapon. Attacks with Odin's blade do not fill limit break. However, striking enemy or landing an ability with Odin's blade fills the gauge. Pressing square immediately following a precision dodge with Arm of Darkness active will do a flash of steel, which is what I did. It was super cool. Pressing square after a successful parry will do a steel counter. Using both Flash of Steel and Steel Counter is one of the most efficient means of quickly filling the gauge. And Mastery will take it to 5. Okay, so Odin is generally weak. It's generally weak. The whole point is to fill the Zantetsugen gauge to do maximum damage. I kind of want to see what that does. All right, so Gungnir does a cool attack. Upgrade increases follow-up attack speed. All right, Heaven's Cloud. Upgrading it increases the number of times the ability could be chained. Rift Slip. That's insane. Used to recover immediately from any ability. Create a temporal rift. Using while executing another ability will temporarily slow down time and reduce the cooldown by half. With the upgrade, immediately recover poise after taking damage. Using to recover poise after taking damage also reduces the cooldown. Lengthens the time slow and further reduces the ability cooldown. Ooh. That's kind of nutty. That's really wild. And then Odin's Dancing Steel. Summon a second blade and unleash a flurry of attacks. Upgrade increases the number of hits. So the whole point of this is to just hit as much as possible to fill the gauge. I really want to upgrade that Arm of Darkness because I feel like that's the most important one out of the entire the entire section. Let's see, what can I give up right now? I'm not using Bahamut right now. So let's do this. Let's refund this. Let's refund Gigaflare. And let's mess around with these two for now. Got the plants.
Here it is. Better collect as much as I can before reinforcements arrive.
You know, despite this entire area being flooded,
Let's get these back to Yote.
it's surprisingly still very lush and green. I would have thought everything would have gone to hell by now. Like, everything would be super fucked right now. Just a little bit super fucked. Okay, so we're done here. We got some stuff to do at Martha's Rest, since we're here. Since we're here.
Doris should be somewhere nearby. Assuming she's still here.
Hey Martha, what do you got?
Ah, Clive, I was just about to send for you.
Yes?
I'd like you to take something to Sir Wade up in Eastpool. Seeds for planting. Thought it was about time they started growing their own food. I'll keep providing them with whatever they need in the meantime, of course. But if Eastpool's going to survive, it's got to be able to fend for itself. As have those poor bearers. They've lived their whole lives in servitude, but now they're their own masters. Small wonder they ain't got the foggiest how to provide for themselves. So it's up to us to teach them. And if you're wondering why you, well, the Wagoneers taking supplies up that way have been coming back with more and more reports of Akasha around
I
the
feel
village
like
of late.
everyone has
Sir Wade's
asked
putting a
me,
brave face on
Clive,
it, but I
to
think
do
even he's
every single
starting
thing
to
for
worry.
them, that
And if he's likely
the
to share those
need to
concerns
ask
with
why
anyone,
me
it's you.
is already gone. I'll do it.
All right.
Thanks. Wouldn't ask if I didn't have to. There. That should be enough to keep him in Gazal
I mean, you can
greens
just
for a
tell
few
me
years at least.
I'm a dominant and super
greens.
powerful, and I can just
Not the
ice
most
anyone that gives me a
mouth-watering crop,
problem.
I'll admit. But they're hardy, they grow fast, and they fill a hole. Better that than something that'll wither away at first frost. And chocobos love 'em too, which is no small thing.
Chocobos love them,
When I say all of us
Geishels.
need to pull together to get Eastpool back on its feet, I mean all of us. They ain't exactly succulent, but cook 'em right, and they're just about bearable.
I'll take your word for it.
Anyway, Sir Wade'll know what to do with them. And if he don't, well, I'll go up there and show him myself.
I'm sure you will.
I feel like I should know this by now, but like, what exactly is a Geishel green? I want to say it's like a turnip, or it's like a very sweet vegetable. Well, chocobos adore it. Their human masters find them significantly less toothsome, turning them only in times of hardship. Yeah, like it's a very bitter turnip that chocobos just love.
Just because the heavens have gone to wreck and ruin, it don't mean we have to.
Alright, Doris, where are you?
Still hurt, does it?
It's been a pleasure, Doris. Just like old times.
I'll give your offer some thought, my lady.
Yeah, we're side questing tonight.
How goes the investigation?
Sid, what brings you to Martha's Rest?
Side questing.
You. I heard you were out here on your own.
I'm cleaning
tracking
up
our
before I have
slaver.
to fight the final boss.
I trust you're being careful.
Of course. And it had to be me. The bearers from the Dragon's Eyrie confirmed a long-held suspicion of mine that the slaver we've been tracking is an old acquaintance. She's no fool. If we'd come in force, she would have spotted us straight away, and then vanished without a trace.
That was her just now, wasn't it? So, was it a fruitful reunion?
I'd say so. She tried to recruit me. Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. She's abducted bearers from across the region and is looking to smuggle them back into Sambrek. After her brush with those beastmen on the road to Northreach, she hired herself an Imperial escort, which she wants me to join. She's dangerous, Sid, but I think I can stop her.
Then I'm going with you. I'll take care of the escort. You can see the bearers to safety. Where are they?
The Baum Archers, soon to break camp. You go on ahead.
Oh,
Followers
okay.
have sent word back to
I
the
thought
hideaway.
I thought they were like, let's just take that slaver and just kill her. Just kill her right then and there. But no. Okay, seems like they're actually trying to help the bearers. I think. Man, I can't wait to get my PC built. So I don't know if I mentioned this, but I was like looking up deals on Cyber Monday or Black Friday, and I'm like, I really want to build a PC, and then I just, you know, put in a bunch of parts on PC Part Picker, and I'm like, oh, that looks like a good PC, very powerful, and it's like $1,500, and I'm like, do I really need it? And then my laptop, the fan just started going burr, 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 and it's still going a little bit burr, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's a sign. That's a sign that I have to do this. So hopefully I can last with this laptop before it explodes.
They haven't broken camp yet. How did Doris come to know a slaver, I wonder?
Because... wait.
We've waited long
'Cause-
enough. She's not coming. Ready the bearers.
Because
We're
Doris
leaving.
was a bearer. You can see the mark and everything, and the slaver's like, hey,
all
you're
haste.
cool.
Lest any of you lackwits start talking like these feckless bumpkins. I presume your men are ready. We've suffered too many delays as it is. Any more and I'll be docking your pay.
Yes, Mom.
Oh, but before you go, it appears we have company. Kill him.
Hey guys,
You're welcome to try.
you'll make good practice. Ooh. Oh, I can travel that far with Odin, huh? Uh-oh. Oh my god, this guy's protect.
Nice try. Thanks, boy.
Okay, I gotta deal with this guy. Ooh! Ooh, that's so fancy! Okay, alright, Odin's winning me over already. Oh my god. Oh, that's the stinger. It's just pushing him with that skill. Oh my god. That's just overkill. Alright, here we go. Level 5. I didn't just kill him. I cut the reality out of him. Oh, I can't wait to try this on a boss.
So much for your escort.
You'll forgive me for not avenging my men. I'm not the swordswoman I used to be. I surrender. Do with me as you wish, Sid the Outlaw.
Sid!
Ah, Doris. I take it you're not here to rescue me from our brooding renegade? You know, I always wondered where you'd vanished to. But casting your lot with this criminal of all people.
Better fighting for a cause than killing for coin. I'm sorry, Sid. I should have told you sooner.
I mean, it was kind of implied that you guys had a history.
My former master.
Yeah.
Once trained bearer children to be weapons in service of the highest bidder. She raised me like a daughter. And I did terrible things to earn her favor.
that seemed...
It wasn't all terrible.
That seemed like fairly
Surely.
clear.
We had our fun, too.
I mean, maybe
Always
not
so
the
eager to
raising
learn.
you as a daughter
Had
part,
such
but
clever hands.
somewhere along that.
All my other children
Somewhere
took
along that
either
area.
to the blade or to the books. Always either or. But you proved yourself a master of both. That's why I kept you for my own.
See, you're good and
How about
smart.
it, my little dagger? Care to swear that blade to me again?
No.
I never swore my blade to you, nor will I ever. I fight for a higher cause, to liberate the bearers of this world.
Why is she so casual?
Farewell,
Like,
master.
ah, yes.
Thank you.
You
for
were
making me the
you were
weapon
the
I am.
best slave.
You always were a righteous
You were the
child.
best slave. I want you to be my best
Perhaps
slave
that's
again.
the reason I loved you so.
What do you want to do with her?
I am not the killer she wanted me to be. Not anymore.
Do you want
She
do you
no
want me
longer
to
has
do it?
friends in high places. The dame does, though. Her connections at the Imperial Court will see that justice is done.
All right. If you're certain.
All right.
I am. And thank you for everything. Now, I better let these bearers know that they're safe.
I think they all saw what happened. They're like, yeah, I think we're good, guys. I think we're free.
Hide away and put Cole's mind at ease.
Oh, I'm heading back. Damn it. I wanted to sidetrack and go see Wade.
Welcome back, Sid.
Thanks, Cole.
Doris's message just arrived. I hear you saved more bearers from being smuggled across the border.
With any luck, they'll be joining us in the hideaway shortly. Oh, and your letter. You don't need to worry about Doris anymore.
I'd been hoping as much. She mentioned one or two things in her report. So the slaver we'd been chasing all these months was her former master. Wish I'd known.
Yeah, I'd feel like if we knew that, it would
Sunbreak.
help us not
Quietly, or
fight so
we're told.
much.
She won't be getting off lightly. The Empire may have no love for bearers, but it's none too fond of black market traders either. Can't have been easy for Doris.
I'm sure it wasn't. But don't worry. She'll be alright.
Hope so. Suppose you should know, eh? You had quite the past yourself before you came here, or so I understand. Anyway,
I had
thanks again, Sid.
quite the past.
The Cursebreakers would be lost without Doris. And you, of course.
So a really interesting
Keep up the
thing
good work,
is
Cole.
that they said that they have they do have plans for like extra content for 16, which I'm really glad. I think it's gonna be related to what Clive's been doing in those years since he was forced to be a slave. And yeah, I'll totally play it on stream as well.
I brought back all the stone and water I could find. Will this be enough?
You only picked 3 roots? Clive, you just gave me a bunch of sticks.
Yes, my lord. Thank you.
Now Josh is going to perish.
I'm sure it will serve us until we can find another source.
And Josh is like right behind me. He's like, Jose, I'm fine. I've been hanging out with Clive this whole time.
You know, you think only of how you might help others, and never of the danger to yourselves.
No more than you have minding my brother. You've risked a lot for him, and I thank you for it.
I am honored that you should say so. But I beg you, my lord, do not give too much of yourself for the sake of others. We could not afford to lose you.
I'll keep that in mind.
Don't worry, I have the closest people here with me. I got Odin, I got Shiva, Garuda, and Titan. I got my strongest guys with me. All right, let's get back out there. Off to see Wade. So last time, not too long ago, this entire city was burned down. Because they saw a bunch of bearers just hanging out here, and the Imperials were like, the Empire was like, nah, you don't get to live free.
Ah, Lord
You're very independent, but nah.
A delivery from Martha.
Well, I came to see you, Wade. How are you? As Clive just gently strokes his cheek. I brought you some Geishel greens. Hey, how's it going, Drinks Glue? Hey, thank you for the raid, guys. What is up?
Martha's keen to cut the apron strings.
What is up, y'all?
I jest, of course. You
Welcome
see,
to the stream. Welcome.
We might be able to revive
we are right now cleaning up everything we could do in FF16 right before Ultima.
Martha was hoping he might be able to show the bearers
we won't do Ultima tonight, but we're just cleaning everything up.
That's not a bad idea.
But yeah, what's up, guys? What's going on, Drinks Glue? What were you up to?
They know little of freedom, of providing for themselves and their loved ones. Unless we teach them how to live like free men, I fear that all we have achieved in bringing them here is to exchange one master for another. Not that myself and the Guardians have been the best example to them so far, subsisting almost entirely on Martha's charity as we do. It's about time
you're doing FF6. Oh, that's great.
Bearers and Guardians alike.
Sometimes every once in a while, I think just going back to it.
Too busy of late to focus on much besides bolstering
I want to do it again.
There have been alarming reports.
Because when I did it on stream, I didn't save Shadow. I jumped.
I thought we'd have more time.
I jumped. I did not wait.
Send to the rest for reinforcements.
Yes, Sir Wade.
And I wanna redeem myself and wait for him this time.
They've been seen prowling around the northern reaches for a while now. We don't have
also, I should follow you. I should follow you to see what you're up to. Because I want to see that for myself.
Now you're out of time.
Precisely. If reinforcements from the rest arrive before they do, We may just scrape through, but I fear that's rather an enormous if.
What if you could call on reinforcements from Eastpool?
Don't worry, Wade. I'm the only reinforcement you got.
We brought them here so they might live, not
can
die,
basically
fighting for their
tear the
lives.
reality.
So wait. You said you lack men to defend the village. Are the bearers not men? Do they not wish to see Eastpool saved?
You're playing
They may not be
randomizer.
trained soldiers like your guardians.
Oh, that's
What help they
that's
are able
extra
to
fun.
offer could still prove the difference between victory and defeat.
You're right, my lord.
They're not gonna agree.
Appeal to them.
They're gonna be like, Wade, how could you? You're just gonna throw us to the army? What the hell? You're asking us to kill ourselves for him? What?
My friends, I humbly beg your aid. We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
You would send us to the slaughter to serve as bait for those
see?
fiends so that you and your men
They're
might
like,
be
are you
spared.
joking, dude?
And to think
We don't.
trusted
We have
you.
no weapons. We're exhausted.
Say what you will. A home is not worth dying for.
Getting a PS5
It is
soon.
worth fighting for.
Yeah, please do. We're finally starting to get
Sir
PS5
Wade
games.
fights to give you lot a chance, just like I did.
It is starting to get
Just like
it's starting to be
Sid does.
worth it to get a PS5.
We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free.
I mean, we've had games for a while,
You got
but
one,
now we're
didn't
starting to
you?
get more.
This place, Eastpool. This is your village.
Wait, Martha,
Your home.
you told me to go because I would
And if you don't
I would be the one
protect what's
persuading these
yours,
guys.
You'll lose it. You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything. Your homes.
I guess they would listen.
Very
They would rather
lives.
listen to a pretty girl, this pretty woman that has done
So,
them
Are you going to
very
stand
well
by and let
these
that
past few
happen
years.
to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves? Or will you fight like free men and women?
Yeah! Smack him in the face with a frying pan. Let's go. Oh, I thought they were gonna cheer for that. That would have been really funny.
What are you doing?
All right. Give me a sword. I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have, I don't want to lose it.
Don't want to lose my
I will
home.
protect what's mine.
So damn it, give
or
me that
die
frying
trying.
pan. I'll smack him in the face myself.
We all will. Free men and women, fighting together.
Oh yeah, so something I didn't really talk much about is the GTA 6 trailer that everyone's been talking about. It's fine. It's great. It looks great.
Thank you.
There was one specific shot in that trailer
Don't
that
mention
showed Ocean Beach
Just promise me one
with all the
thing,
neon
that
lights,
you'll show them how
the
freeborn
pink neon
fight.
lights, and I was like I felt so nostalgic because
Gladly.
Vice City was such a great game that I held in my heart when I was like 8 or 9 years old. Yeah, that's
Well,
right.
If it was numbers you were lacking, you certainly won't be now.
Thanks to you.
Oh, I just
So
love the
and,
sound
yeah,
of
no,
my
a
own
lot of people are
voice.
wondering like, wait, what? Really?
Rossfield,
You played
my lady,
GTA when you were like that
ready?
young? I was like, yeah,
So
I
what's
was
the
actually
plan of
pretty good
action?
at it.
We'll divide our forces into several small detachments, each made up of guardians, bearers, and guards from the rest. These will position
It was really
themselves
silly.
at strategic points around the
I
village.
remember
Upon engaging with
when
the
I was
Akashic,
in
each
I think I was in
detachment will
like
keep the
second
creatures
grade.
occupied as best they can, steadily
Every
retreating
day we
all
would
the
have to
while.
write in a journal.
You're going to lure them into
It's
the
like a
village.
journal entry, and we can draw inside it
We will
as we
have neither the
like what
time
we
nor the
want.
resources
And
to
I
treat the wounded,
wrote
so
about how
injuries must
much
be
that I
avoided at
played
all
Vice
costs.
City and I drew
Instead,
Vice
we
City
will focus
in there,
purely on defense at first.
and I
By
wasn't a bad
coordinating our
influence or
withdrawal
anything,
through
like
the
I was
use
a
of
good
messengers
kid,
drawn
but
from
for
among
some
the bearers,
reason,
we will
my
aim to have the
teacher
swarm converge at a
kept
point
me
of our
late
choosing.
in class and
With
invited
luck,
my
that
mom
point
to
will
come
be the
in
village
and
square,
explain
the
how
perfect
I
place for our
shouldn't be
most
playing
able
these
warriors to
games.
surround them and fall upon them, and for you and I to finish them off.
Like I wasn't
Sounds
doing
bad.
anything bad
But
in
one that'll
class.
require a leader
She
with a
just
cool head
teacher
and
just
strong
noticed I was
nerves to
playing a
coordinate the
mature
retreat.
game.
I'd say you have both in abundance, Sir Wade. But you'll be needed. Please, leave the last of the fighting to me.
Ha! And let you have all the
I
glory.
wonder like how
Sir Wade, they're here.
I wonder how common that discourse was back in the day.
Then you know what you
And I
must
bet
do.
it's like
We work together.
it's nonsensical
Everyone
now.
playing their part, each shielding the other that no man might fall.
But yeah,
Peaceful might
GTA
live
6
on.
trailer looks great.
For Rosaria.
For
I'll play it. Give me a copy now.
We've no time to argue, my lord. I'll do as you ask.
And I will do as you ask.
Suppose we'd better do our bit too then, eh?
Right you are, Martha.
All right, give me the mercenaries. Give me the people that are killing us. I'll fight them. You've also been wanting to do felonies? Who doesn't? Oh, well, apparently Elon Musk. That was a crazy post he made. It's like, I can't do GTA 5 because I can't get through the first scene. I don't want to kill those cops. Like, what?
We won't.
Oh, whoops. Oh, nope, that's not it. There we go. Yeah. Alright, Odin, help me out here. Style on these guys. No. There we go. I did it.
You're finished.
Obliterated. Obliterated all of you. Well, except for you. Ow. Wow, this... Odin, okay, yeah, Odin's gonna be the final party. Or Odin's gonna be in the final selection. So it's gonna be Odin, Titan, and Shiva with Garuda's abilities. Sheesh. Jesus, Clive. The only thing is that, yeah, I can't do combos. And these attacks are actually very weak. So I have to build up Sentetsu again. That way, I can just eliminate the battle. See you guys. That is so gross. Oh, that's so gross. I love it. Coming, Torgal. Nailed it. But yeah, it's so strange. I don't really care that much about GTA in general.
Owl from the rest.
But I've just been interested in what people were thinking about that trailer. And I've been seeing so much toxic discourse on Twitter. So much toxicity. Like, oh, protagonist is a girl, oh my god, or oh, it looks too much like America. Or
let them finish the job. You stay here too, Sir Wade. Your men
Like,
need
really
you.
silly things like
I'll
that.
go after the Curl. Join me only when Eastpool is won.
If you're sure, my lord. May the Founder protect you.
Thanks, Wade. I really appreciate you. You are a total bro. I thought it said make for Rihanna's ride. Oh, can I go? Oh, I guess I gotta ride over there. Okay.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
Come in, Wade. Wait. Why couldn't I just go with Wade? Yeah, just come with me.
Curl was sighted on Rhiannon's ride back towards Martha's Rest. Founder speed you, my lord.
Okay, just walk with me. Alright.
Run like the wind.
Ambrosia, ride. Get out of the way. And you too. And you three. All right, where's the kitty? There's the kitty.
There it is. With me, Joshua.
Ooh.
Nice try.
I wonder if I could. Nope. Nope. Okay, I was wondering if I could use the other Odin abilities as a parry. But it seems like I cannot. I don't think so. Yeah, no, I cannot. It's only the dodge. Yikes. Come on. Oh, I wanted to use Sense again on it. Alright, that's fine. I'll just bank it.
Nice try.
Ooh. Alright, see you, buddy.
That's the way.
Wow! Wow, half its health just like that. Oh, that's so gross.
All right. Back to Eastpool.
Man, no wonder religion is so powerful. Got those crazy moves. But it comes with
Lord
being
Rossfield,
Jesus
Curl,
crazy,
is it?
unfortunately.
He's dead.
Thank the Founder for that. And for you, my lord. We were able to eradicate the rest of the Horde. I have guardians posted around the village to keep watch for further attacks, but all seems quiet for now.
Good job, Wade.
I hesitate to say it, but I think it might be over.
I think it might.
We did it. We saved Eastpool.
We did it, Clive. We saved the city.
Thank you, my friends. Thank you.
No, Sir Wade. It's us who should be thanking you. You brought us together. Showed us what it means to fight for what you hold dear.
We never had nothing to call our own before. We didn't know what it meant to protect it, but now we do. We really do.
Forgive us, Sir Wade. You and your people saved us, and still we doubted you. But there's no doubt in my mind anymore.
It was a very reasonable
men
doubt,
now.
though,
So
because
we have to
it
start acting
really
like it.
did sound like
We have
Wade
to
is
fight
like,
to protect what's ours. To
fuck it.
protect Eastpool.
If we're gonna die, we might as well
shall.
die trying.
We all shall. Together. This is our home. And if anyone or anything tries to take it away,
they'll have us to answer to.
Come on then. Let's get to work.
This village isn't gonna rebuild itself.
Hooray, we did it.
They're not slaves anymore.
no. They're Rosarians. Your father took pity on the bearer's plight, and I believe if he was still with us today, this is what he would have wanted.
I believe you might be right.
I shall remain here, my lord, and do what I can to help rebuild the village. After all, this is my home now too. And I could hardly call myself an Eastpoolian if I didn't pull my weight.
I think you'll find it's East Pudlian, Sir Wade.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, like,
But you should
ugh,
be
East
proud,
Pullian
all
sounds
the same.
awful.
I'll have to pull my weight too. Can't have the rest getting outclassed. Speaking of which, I ought to be getting back.
Can we continue to count on your support, Martha?
Of course.
Of course.
I'll be counting on yours too.
I'm the only town
Us
in miles.
Rosarians have got to stick together, haven't we?
Indeed we have.
And Clive, come by the Golden Stables when you get the chance.
Oh?
I ain't paid you for delivering them seeds yet.
Oh.
All right. I will.
Will you be paying me in a nice, handsome drink?
Lord Rossfield, do you remember our very first mission together? Clearing the goblins from the Stillwind marshes?
How could I
How could I forget? We totally rocked that, not Oakshoe,
There's one
Marlboro.
sight that I shall never forget.
Sorry, Morble.
You, facing off against that giant Morble. Not a trace of fear on your face. Since that day, there have been more than a few times when I felt like giving up. When the odds seemed so stacked in the enemy's favor, I thought I may as well just lay down my sword and surrender. But every time I would think back to the look in your eyes that day and remember what it means to be a shield. Know that whatever trials Eastpool may face, I shall never lose courage. Thanks to you.
So Wade, you have always been a true shield.
Oh.
I know that Eastpool, and indeed all of Rosaria,
It almost sounds
Be
like
safe in your
Clive is
hands.
ready to kiss him.
Thank you, my lord.
Wade, you've always been a true
I know the
shield.
rest of the world will
I've
be
seen
safe
it in your
yours.
eyes. Ever since back then.
I'll do my best.
Every time I look at you, I see a bit of myself. And I cannot help but smile. As he like strokes his cheek. Alright. Bye, Wade. So the nicest part about Eastpool, well, you can make the argument for this. The nicest part about Eastpool is that if you go any north, there's nothing. It's just all ash. There's nothing over to the west. Everything over to the west is just gone. And if anyone from the Empire wants to cross over here, they would have to go through all this ash and then past it, they have to go through all the flood, the ether. So they're surrounded by some nice natural barriers. The only downside is that it makes Eastpool much harder to get resources. So you can make the argument whether or not it's good for them. Congrats that the world has gone to shit. They can now live freely, I guess.
The hero returns.
Hello, Martha.
It's lucky you came by when you did.
Are you going to give me
Not only did my seeds
the
get
top
delivered,
shelf
but you
stuff?
went and saved Eastpool and all.
I just did what I could.
And it's only right that you get rewarded.
I want your highest quality bourbon.
Before I change my mind.
Thank you, Martha.
So, Eastpool's finally back on its feet again. And a home to free bearers. Who'd have thought we'd see the day, eh?
Well, it was your idea.
I know that, but I never stopped to think what it would mean. Bearers in charge of themselves, thinking for themselves, working for themselves. Like your hideaway, but not even hidden away. Though I suppose the rest ain't much different nowadays. You know, bearers living free like that reminds me of when I first met Sid. Loath as I am to recall that particular day.
I take it you didn't always see eye to eye. What happened?
Well, if you really want to know, I started doing what I do long before I met Sid. In fact, that's how I met him. Or at least how he came to meet me. He showed up at the stables one day, asking questions about who'd been buying up bearers. Founder knows what he thought I was doing with them. Running a hunt, poking around in their innards. Something awful anyway. Me, I thought he was a new constable. Thought the game was up. But somehow we both managed to work out what each other was about. And before I knew it, the cheeky arse was rattling on at me about how I was doing it all wrong. After all my
Now I
hard
kind of
work.
want Sid DLC.
Told me I was giving them relief, but not freedom. That my bearers were still dying as slaves.
Now I kind of know. I want to know what
Told
Sid's
him
been
if
up
he didn't
to.
like it, he could bugger off and report me to the garrison. And do you know what he did? He smiled.
But you know what? I'll take this as well.
Then he laughed. And then I did the same. We made a pact that day. That whenever one of us was in need, the other would always be there for him.
And you were?
Well, we both wanted the same thing. To make life better for bearers. Just like your dad. Do you know I was born right around the time Elwyn became Archduke? Growing up, I saw how he tried to change things. He certainly didn't lack for ambition, that one.
Indeed. But the loftier one's ambitions, the harder they are to achieve. Which is why those of us who follow in their footsteps.
He was a great
need to
guy,
finish
your
what
dad.
people like Sid
He
and
was
my
a
father
good old
started.
Ned Stark.
Suppose you're right, aye. And if we don't manage it, there's always them who come after us. Good thing we've got a few half-decent sorts waiting in the wings, eh? It's almost enough to give you a little bit of hope.
Just a little.
Anyway, enough nattering. Better get back to work. Let's see about making everyone some dinner, shall we? The least the folks who saved Eastpool deserve is a hot meal. And you and me ain't gonna save the world on an empty stomach neither.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
That sounds great, but I would also settle for a nice cup of your finest whiskey. So what'd you give me? The emblem of Martha's Rest, personal fiefdom of the Golden Stable's indomitable landlady. To those with no love for the Empire, the settlement stands as an island of safety in a sea of anything but. Okay, so that's nice, but do you have anything that I can use? I don't know, that's, I don't know, that big chunk of meat you have hanging in the back there sounds pretty good. No?
Don't worry, Clive. You went alone in this fight.
Oh,
Whenever
okay.
you find yourself in need.
I still keep forgetting that Josh is with me right now. That's actually pretty funny.
What are you after?
I don't know. What do you have? Breath of Ice for Rhyme? Clutch Mine?
Take care out there, eh?
No, I'm good. Hand of Hyperion. Is this a thing? I just want to check that for a second.
I'll build a barricade.
So yeah, tonight is all about cleaning up. I want to make sure I can get through everything, or as much as I can tonight. So I'll be super ready for Ultima. What I might want to do is find some accessories that will increase my cooldown for Odin's abilities. Because it seems like the whole point of Odin's abilities is to just keep doing his abilities as fast as I can.
You deserve a rest.
It's over.
You find the final boss at level 44? I don't know. I assume the final boss is 50. So we might be fighting him at around that level.
This one's awake.
So I remember I touched it, but nothing happened. Chronoliths. Chronoliths are similar to the Arete stones that are within in that within them is a hidden virtual battlefield accessible by Clive and Clive alone. Each chronolith presents Clive with a timed trial in which he must combat continuous waves of deadly enemies equipped only with the feat and abilities of a single icon.
Let's see what's inside.
So is this just Bloody Palace? Within this ancient Menrir awaits a harrowing trial in which Clive must race to overcome a host of deadly foes wielding the blessing of a single icon, the Phoenix. Ooh. Trial by elements. To complete the trial, Clive must defeat all enemies before time runs out, only using the predetermined feat and abilities of a single icon. Time can be extended by performing certain battle techniques specified before the start of each trial phase. Okay, so I'll have Phoenix Shift, Rising Flame, and Scarlet Cyclone. Okay, square. Oh, can I not switch these two? I don't want to change them, I just want to reassign the buttons. Alright, fine. Additional time can be earned by successfully landing the battle techniques listed below. Shift combo, rising finish. Okay. Collateral. First bonus. All bonuses give me time, precision dodge, multi-burst. Okay, so these are all pretty simple. Let's do it. Ooh. Yeah. One, two, here we go. Do I get to see... Do I get to know which abilities I still have to do? They do. Still have to do a bunch of these. I think? Oh, I have to do double shift. Land a shift shot on an enemy in the air 2 times. Shift combo. Okay. Ah.
It's over.
All right. Let's go, buddy. No, I pressed the wrong button.
Too slow. Nice try.
Hell yeah. Nailed it. That was just stage 1. Okay. This is totally fine and normal, says Clive. How many stages are there? Oh, I see. So now I have Heat Wave and Scarlet. Oh, I haven't used Heat Wave that much. Alright. Oh.
Too slow.
Uh-oh.
Nice try.
Oh boy. Oh, that's gonna be tough.
Too slow. Nice try.
Uh-oh. Oh no! I keep messing up. And I know exactly why. And I'll explain it in just a second. Oh no. Yikes. Oh Jesus. Oh no. Ah!
Too slow. It's over.
Yikes! I got this. Come on. There we go. Ooh. Oh boy. So, the reason why I'm having a lot of trouble is because in the past weekend, I've been playing a lot of Spider-Man Miles Morales. And in that game, you dodge with circle, which is what I've been doing here a lot. I've been using circle to dodge when the dodge is actually R1, so I keep messing that up. Because I haven't played this game in a bit, and I've been playing nothing but Spider-Man, my brain reprogrammed dodge to be circle, which is the normal button for like dodging and like movement stuff. So that's why I've been messing up. And now I gotta reprogram my brain back to make sure I'm using R1. And I'm probably not gonna win this trial. I'm gonna have to get very, very good. Flames of Rebirth. Okay, you know what? That's gonna help. That's gonna help me here at least. Let's see. Heatwave counter. That's gonna be a huge deal. Strike a staggered enemy with Flames of Rebirth. Okay, I need to stagger someone. Oh, that did not heal me at all. Oh, that's not healing me in the slightest. Oh no. Oh, I saw that. I saw that projectile. I wanted to dodge, but I couldn't. Oh, that's gonna be hard. Oh, that's a hard trial. I'll come back to it. I will come back. I already used up a lot of my time fighting that second boss. And my health. I didn't realize that I can't heal in that fight. Oh, that sucks. Alright. That's gonna be a tough one. Okay, so let us move on. If we have time next time, I'll try to do the more of that chronoliths. I'm pretty sure there's more of these things. All right, so let's go over to. Let's find the one in Sambrick. This is probably one for the Dame to kind of close the chapter on her story.
The High Cardinal. The Dominion's all but done for.
Was that shouting I heard from the barracks?
And you're just gonna fall into line.
Hello, Dame. I'm here for your services.
Oh, Clive. What am I to do? My wards and I may soon be without a home.
What's happened?
What's going on?
The High Cardinal has descended from his lofty throne and taken up residence here in Northreach.
The High Cardinal?
Leader of the Council of Elders, second only to his Radiance at the head of the Imperial government. Not that any of those things still exist. Now he goes by his noble title, the Duke of Oriflamme.
And what does he want with Northreach?
He wants to transform it into a military stronghold, a foundation upon which to build a new Sambrick. He's already secured the support of the various
Isn't that what this town was supposed to be anyway?
Be afforded the respect they deserve in his empire. One built on the confiscated property.
Wasn't this town already built upon being
Believe me,
like a?
I have used every means of persuasion to discourage him from this folly.
Like a fort for
But
soldiers?
for whatever reason, he will not listen to me.
What does Captain Philippe make of this? When the town was under attack, it was him the soldiers rallied around. Couldn't he use that influence again?
How? By speaking out against one of the most powerful men in Sambrick.
Yeah, man.
A man whose stated aim is to revive the empire Philippe's comrades swore to serve, and to improve the soldiers' lot within it.
Yeah.
The captain can offer them a regular supply of gruel, and an occasional trip to the Vale to help them forget the terrors they face each day. The Duke offers them a vision of strength and safety. No. Any attempt to incite mutiny would cost Philippe the support of his men, if it did not cost him his life. But given the mood around town, Mutiny may yet be unavoidable.
But if
People have
someone from
little
the
appetite for
outside
further deprivation,
decided to speak
least of all when it serves
for himself,
only to elevate others.
then it wouldn't be mutiny.
Clive,
So it has to be me.
would you appeal to the Duke on my behalf? For your services to Northreach, you have the respect of the soldiers, and they will take you to His Eminence if you ask them. And unlike Philippe, no bonds of loyalty prevent you from speaking your mind to the man. Well, will you try? You could hardly fare any worse than I did.
That is true. If anything goes sideways, I can always just Odin my way through.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Clive.
Tell me then, where will I find this Duke of Oriflamme? In the garrison?
Overseeing the troops, yes.
All right. Wish me luck.
Alrighty.
Might this Duke have been at the remembrance ceremony?
Oh.
Let's hope we didn't make a strong impression.
You'll undo all the Dane's hard work.
Didn't expect Josh to actually say anything.
It's not only control of the garrison he wants. We already have a leader in the Dane.
Halt! Oh, sorry about that. You're the dame's man, aren't you? You got some business with the captain?
Weren't you the guy
No, actually. With the
that was
Duke.
talking mad shit to me and I comboed your ass?
We're under orders not to let any civilians pass.
Or were you someone else?
You should be
Or,
alright.
or was that someone else?
His Eminence has heard all about you and your heroics. Wait here. I'll go and ask.
So, you are the sellsword who lent his aid to the garrison. The Empire owes you a debt, and I shall see it repaid. But tell me, is it wealth that you seek, or favor?
Neither, Your Eminence. I thought only to inquire about your plan to turn Northreach into a stronghold.
Ah, I see. You are worried the expanded garrison will render your services redundant. Yet you needn't be. A proud fighting man like yourself shall always have a place here.
It's
Pride of
not
place, in fact.
Not that exactly the
Too long has
case.
the contribution of the noble soldier been under-reckoned. But no more. For it is they who shall see the Holy Empire rebuilt, beginning right here in Northreach.
But yeah, see, that's the thing.
Why here, Your Eminence?
The town
We don't
has
want
been
that.
fortunate enough to escape largely unscathed from the recent troubles. Her defenses are sound, and her garrison well prepared. Which is more than can be said for Oriflamme or Twinside. The Empire wants for a capital, and I believe Northreach to be the perfect place.
So, you see, the other cities have been
Caernarvon
burned
has
down
her citadel.
into rubble.
Once we have seen to the refortification
This one,
of
not
both
yet.
the town and the castle, we need only build a wall around both to create a city that would be the envy of the twins. Plans are already underway for the construction. Soon enough, these thralls shall learn that they are no match for the might of Sanbreque.
I fear you underestimate how dangerous these creatures are, Your Eminence. Should they return in force, you will need all the people
This
of Northreach
sounds
to
like
come
an
together in
awful
defense of the
idea.
town. Something they may be loath to do if they've been deprived of their worldly goods.
This town is just a small horror town
If Sanbreque
with
is to
horrors
be
and
rebuilt,
soldiers.
she will require a functioning government, one whose authority is beyond question. That is why this levy is necessary, so that any man who wishes to join the army might do so and be fed, outfitted, and paid as befits a defender of the Empire. And yet there are those who persist in peddling the treasonous lie that I seek to steal from the people and drive them from their homes.
I suspect they're afraid of losing what little they have left.
Precisely. The common folk have little and less, and you mean to deprive them of even that. You would sow the seeds of your new empire in your own salted earth.
Sabine, we have discussed this.
Yes, and I told you then how putting the empire before her citizens would lead only to revolt.
Without an empire, there are no citizens.
So he's talking about this. He's talking about building a massive army and empire again, and you can see little pieces of ether fly by him.
A citizens' revolt. I wonder what the people really think of the Duke's plan.
That's amazing.
It wouldn't hurt to ask them, I suppose.
Not giving a single damn about the ether, like
Let's begin with those
right there in the air in front of him, and talking about, yeah, I know what the people really want is an army with walls. That's what we should use our resources for. You know it.
Do you think he was the only one who survived?
So now we gotta go ask the townspeople how shitty it would be if this town would change.
All right there. What is it you're after, sir?
Just your opinion, actually. I wondered what you thought of the Duke of Oriflamme.
What do you think of the army?
Oh, him. Not much. None of us traders do. It's thanks to nobles like him that we had to set up shop this side of the wall in the first place. Couldn't have the rabble getting any closer to the holy capital, could they? And now he's trying to drive us out completely, threatening to take everything we got from us if we don't clear off. If the dame said she wanted him run out of town, I'd be straight through that checkpoint, tar bucket in hand.
Yeah.
That so-called Duke is asking too much.
I'll give that guy the boot myself.
Welcome.
Let's see, what do you got? Ooh, increases heaven cloud damage by 15. I might actually buy that.
You've a keen eye. I'll be here if you need me.
I've been hearing a lot of talk about a certain Duke.
I want to find cooldown for Odin's abilities, but damage also works.
Acting like he owns the place. And with hardly a word to the dame. This is her town, not his.
I take it you'd rather she was in charge.
As far as I'm concerned, she still is. Just need his eminence to sod off back to Oriflamme.
Yeah. I want that rightful cut out of my town. I want him to sod off. I have no idea what I'm going for with that accent. Want the Duke to sod off right now. Hello, Chocobos.
A question, if you don't mind. What do you think of the Duke of Oriflamme?
The Duke of Oriflamme has insulted me. He insulted my
Build a
Chocobos.
life for yourself somewhere, earning for some noble to turn up and tell you you've got to hand it all over to him. If he thinks his name and his chains give him the right to empty our purses, he's in for a rude awakening. We'll do whatever it takes to keep what's ours. Whatever it takes.
Well, the people seem united enough.
And he insulted Bessie right here. Isn't that right, Bessie? Quack.
Was that shouting I heard from the barracks?
Oh, okay, I see. I'm like, do I really have to talk to more people? But you know what? It makes sense to see what people inside the walls think.
Excuse me, do you have a moment? I wondered if you'd mind sharing your thoughts on the Duke of Oriflamme.
Well, he's made a lot of enemies coming in the way he did. I mean, look around us. You can see the state the realm's in. The traders might not like having the screws put on them, but if they volunteered a few more of their hard-earned gil before things got bad, maybe they wouldn't have to.
Yep.
I think the Duke's got a point when he says
Yep, they're more apologetic.
The best way of making sure we're all protected. And if that means people who don't know one end of a sword from another have to make way for those who do, well, that's just how it goes.
Yep. Because they're already inside the walls. They already got what they need. The people... These are all soldiers. This is not fair. All the soldiers gonna be like, what? The Duke's great. All those traitors gotta stop pulling themselves by the bootstraps.
You're the one who was talking to His Eminence.
I was, he
On the
is.
Dame's behalf, yes. I was trying to persuade him not to take the people's goodwill for granted, but it seems my words fell on deaf ears. What do you think of his plans?
I'm a soldier, mate. He tells me what to do, not the other way round.
Yep.
Listen, I've got nothing but respect for the Dane, but I've got a family to look after. That's where my loyalties lie, not with the town or the Empire, but with my wife and children. If the Duke can get us the men and the equipment we need to fight off those blue-skinned bastards, I don't care how he does it.
I don't care if he has to drive off every single traitor that comes through. Oh, this is not fair. They're all soldiers. They don't care. Their job is to not care.
I hear the Duke of Oriflamme plans
Their
to turn
job
this town
is
into some sort of
is
fortress.
to do what they're told.
Do you think that's a good idea?
It's not for me to say. All I know is that unless the Emperor orders me otherwise, His Eminence's word is law. Look, no one likes all these taxes and tariffs, but empires don't come for free. Once Sandbreak is back on her feet, we'll all reap the benefits.
That is such an outrageous lie. Oh my god.
Sabine, you are embarrassed.
See, if we all just serve the Empire, then we'll all, we'll all get paid and fed and it's like, no. All right, Philippe, where are you?
Welcome back. Wraiths give you aid.
Hey, buddy.
Captain, do you have a moment?
For you? Certainly. Clive, wasn't it? Thank you for last time. How can I help you?
I wanted to ask you about the Duke of Oriflamme. Do you intend to go along with his plan?
But to tell you the truth, I'm in two minds. It's my sworn duty as a captain of the Imperial Army to obey his orders.
I'm a soldier and I have to do what he says. On the other hand, I want him to fuck off.
Philippe, I remember you saying that you became a soldier to protect the people you loved. The Dame included.
That's right. I did.
Well, she doesn't agree with the Duke's orders either. She thinks they could tear Northreach apart.
And she's probably right. Thank you, Clive. I know what I need to do now. Protecting the people I love is what matters. Doesn't matter how.
Wow, that did not take much convincing.
Duty calls. So
I did not have to go around talking to people. I could have just went straight to him and be like, you shouldn't do this. And he'd be like, yeah, you're right.
It seems Philippe wants to do the right thing at least. I expect Isabel will be pleased to hear that, if nothing else.
Yeah, but pretty much everyone inside the walls is just like, fuck you, got mine. I got my food and home. So I don't care what happens to anyone else. Alright, hey Dame.
Clive, how did you fare? Were you able to speak with the Duke?
I was, but
it's like I didn't. Not even close. Not even a little bit.
So Northreach is to be a fortress after all. Well, it will certainly help to hold back the thralls. There's no denying that. Though I doubt it will come as much consolation to the townspeople whose worldly goods are confiscated to pay for it. They deserve to be heard, Clive. To have a say in this new empire the Duke means to build.
sadly His Eminence values their obedience more than their opinions, and hopes to reassert the authority of the state. I fear he sees the people as mere pawns on his chessboard to be sacrificed for the greater good.
Yep.
Needless to say, they themselves are of a different opinion, and would rather their destinies were in your hands. The soldiers, meanwhile, are content to follow their orders. And not just because of the Duke's rank, but because of his vision.
I thought as much. Had I sworn to protect Sambrek, I dare say I too would want nothing more than to see it rise from the ashes. Thank you for trying. But the battle is lost.
Oh, but I should also mention I talked to
Don't know
Philippe,
about that.
and he wants to change it.
What happened to your uniform?
I handed it in, along with my resignation.
Oh,
Told
damn.
the lads I wished them well, but that I owe it to those I love to call it a day.
Wow, that's actually very respectful.
Because I realize what really matters to me. Not following some nobleman's orders for the sake of it, but protecting what I care about.
Okay, but
protecting Northreach.
you told the
I
Duke.
honestly don't know when those monsters will return.
You told the
I'm
Duke
certain
that you
they're
don't
not
want
finished
this.
with us yet. And when they do come back, we need to be ready for them. We need to stand together, all of us. And with you to lead us, milady, I reckon we can do it. It was you who finally convinced me, Clive. There's no point following orders if they go against everything you believe.
Indeed.
All of us, standing together. That has always been Northreach's best hope, and one which still lies within our grasp. We have only to turn our attentions to the true enemy. Thank you, Philippe, for showing me what I must do.
Anything for you, milady. Speaking of standing together, would you mind if I borrowed a few of the lads from the Vale to help keep watch around the town? I fear His Eminence has loftier tasks in mind for the guard.
Not at all. Be my guest.
He's going to push around all my friends. I need some guards to be like, no. No, you don't get to push around my friends.
There may be hope for Northreach yet. Especially with men like you and Philippe to champion our cause. I, for my part, shall continue to work upon the Duke, in the stubborn belief that I might still tempt him into joining hands. But I suspect I shall have to call upon your aid.
Why don't you use one of your whore friends to convince him?
Till then.
Be like, hey, if you don't turn our city into a fortress, maybe we'll give you free sessions at the whorehouse. Just whore your way through a little bit. That's a terrible idea. That's awful. But you know, just think about it. just think about it a little bit. Alrighty, so that's one down. I want to explore this area a little bit because I think there's a few bounties over this way. And I just want to double check. I know I can just go back. I know I can just go back to the hideaway and check where the bounties are.
Faster.
I think that might be a bit faster, but can't hurt to double check. Oh, poor Chocobo. Poor Akashic Chocobo.
This won't be easy.
Oh. Sorry guys, sorry to bother you. Just looking for some bounties to do. Is that someone? Nope.
No holding back.
Alright, so it does not seem like it. Okay. Oh, there has to be a bounty over here. At the end here. I don't think I fought anything this way.
Time to fight.
Oh, sorry, Chocobo. Da 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 da. Oh. Oh, you look like a bound. No?
Straight home now.
All right, let's do it.
Let's try.
And you're out of here.
It's over. Not good.
Oh, really? Huh, that's strange that I did a lot of damage that time. I guess I missed the level 5 one I just did.
That's better. Slow. Nice try. No good. Thanks, boy.
Yeah! Alright. I don't even know what's up here. Josh, do you know what's up here? Not a damn thing. Alright, well, that was pointless.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
Is there anything over in the town itself, in more?
only to ride from here.
Nope. Alright. Alright, let's head back then. Oh, you're running. Alright, let's head back. Oh, we got a bunch to do still. So yeah, this is mostly what we're gonna do for tonight. Still got about an hour left.
Everything's back the way it was.
Take that, you naughty thief! And that! Stop it, Wrens! It's dangerous!
That was okay, kid. Here, let me show you how it's really done. Then proceeds to do Odin.
Clive! To what do I owe the pleasure?
I just wanted to see how the town's been faring since you brought everyone together.
Since we brought everyone together, all is absolutely wonderful. Conrad and Natalie's hands
yeah,
remain
that's
safely
right.
away from each other's throats, and firmly at the helm. Our stores are full, and
These guys wanted to
bandits still too
outsource
disorganized to raid them.
their problems
Just
elsewhere
as the good Lady Jane and Lord
instead of just
Underhill
doing solving the problems themselves.
Are you a lord? Lubor's going to be one too. They're going to make him the Lord of Dalimil, because of how he stopped all the grown-ups from fighting.
It's the mayor of Dalimil, dear child, and the vote hasn't taken place just yet. But if the people wish me to lead them, I shall. And my first act will be to build a school so that menaces like you two learn not to interrupt your elders. Speaking of menaces, there may be a rather worrying
Damn, that's
one
cold
just
for
over
the children.
horizon.
May there indeed.
I'm afraid the example Conrad and Natalie set in putting aside their differences and presenting a united front might have caught the bandits' attention. And they might have elected to take a similar approach. They have formed what one could call a League of Outlaws.
That sounds
They
cool.
grow more organized by the day.
But we'll fight them all off just like last time, no matter how many of them there are. Won't we, Lubor?
Of course we will. If we continue to work together, we can overcome any challenge we choose to face. The longer we avoid facing this one, the more difficult it will be. Until the only way to overcome it might be to run for the hills. Our best hope is to nip these efforts at organization in the bud. By finding those ne'er-do-wells who have yet to join the cause, and ensuring that they never do.
Alright.
Perhaps a certain Lord Underhill might be willing to lend us his aid once
Oh
more?
yeah. This is stupid. Everyone knows who I am at this point.
How could I refuse?
Thank you, my lord. Victor will fill you in on the particulars. I have him stationed by the desert gate, receiving and collating reports from my scouts. Such an amenable soul. He reminds me of you.
I'll go and speak with him.
What's the difference between a lord and a mayor?
That's easy. One of them swings a sword, the other forges them.
A League of Outlaws.
Not quite.
Sounds like we have some competition.
I really like that Josh just like he just says a little thing
Still
just
in
to remind
Dalimil,
us that
Victor?
he's still there. That he's not just
Sid.
he's not just a
Thought you'd have
walking
returned to
NPC.
Cosness by now.
I did.
He's not just like a
Then I
puppet.
came back. I've developed something of a fondness for the place. And having worked so hard to see it saved from one fate, it would seem remiss to abandon it to another. A sentiment Master Lubor certainly isn't shy about exploiting.
Hence my doing his bidding yet again.
You're not the only one.
What does he want you to do?
He asked for my aid in putting down the bandits. And he said that you might be able to help me find them.
Then you've come at just the right time. I was on my way to speak with Conrad about how to organize our forces. There are more camps in the vicinity than we can safely strike at once.
Oh, okay. I was about to ask, why don't you just tell me where they are?
As many camps as we can.
And I'll just wipe them out.
This league of theirs time to rally its forces.
All right. Which camp shall I take?
There's one upriver. Just out there, across the dunes.
Take the biggest one where the captains are. Where the highly skilled swordsmen are.
Ready, go? Run like the wind.
Those ne'er-do-wells.
Come on, guys. I clearly mean no harm. As I kick you. As I kick you with my chocobo.
That must be the camp Victor mentioned.
Wait, really? That's the camp?
We make this quick.
That can't be it.
That's him. The one who killed Locke and Fingers. Take his head off.
No, not Locke and Fingers. Oop. Oh, that's brutal. I keep forgetting that holding square will activate Sensatsuken and not just do a regular attack. Oh, perfect. Bye, guys. You guys came at the worst time. That was actually really unfortunate for those guys. They didn't even know what happened. Those poor bastards.
I'd better let Victor know.
Sid, where are you?
I should let Victor know that I totally obliterated those guys into
I
dust.
see the bandits didn't pose you any trouble.
No, but that's not why you're here, is it?
No. Something's happened. We need you back in Dalimil.
What is it?
The whole town's in uproar. They're saying that Lubor is a bearer.
What?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the bandits escape, and his escape route took him right through Dalimil. Some of the children spotted him, and he was about to silence them. And when Lubor felled him with a bolt of magic, and without a crystal.
But that's not possible.
It is, if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all these years, which is what people are saying. If he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. No man is branded by choice. Still, all those people see is a man who's lied to them all his life. One who was made a leader of himself when the world believed he should have been a slave.
Fuck.
I don't know where we go from here.
Oh my god.
But I know
So
one thing.
stupid.
Lubor needs all the friends he can get right now.
You're right.
Oh my god, that's actually the dumbest. Yeah, no, he did all these great and wonderful things. He saved this town time and time and time again.
And now everyone knows.
And now they're like, how could someone like him be near children? That's ridiculous. I could never imagine.
Well, it was bound to come out sooner or later.
So why no brand?
Sorry, Lubor. We tried to keep running, but we just couldn't anymore.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I rather enjoyed playing the hero for once. All that matters to me is that you two are safe.
Look at him talking to his betters like it's nothing.
That's because...
All lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones he fed us all these years.
That's because we do talk to him. We do talk to him like it's nothing.
We need to do something, and quickly. Convince the people not to let their prejudices blind them. Convince them that nothing has changed. That their enemy lies outside these walls, not within them.
You're right. We should speak to everyone.
I'm glad you agree. I'll handle the townsfolk.
The racism is so strong that nobody cares about that dude having his nipples out.
Make Conrad and Natalie remember who Lubor really is. They know that Lubor and I are friends. I might not make for the most impartial of interlocutors. Lord Underhill of Randalar's League of Merchants, however, is a trusted and impartial mediator of note.
I'll do what I can.
Alright, I get it. So stupid that nobody knows who I really am.
Stay here with the children. I can't promise anything, but we'll try.
And that is all I can ask of you.
Wait, so why no...
Thank you, Clive. I'm sure you have better things to do with your time.
Alright, well...
Why do they always have to make such a fuss outside?
Knew all along that he was playing us for
Hey
fools.
guys.
And we fell for it. We followed him. A bearer.
Forgive me for disturbing you, but could I have a moment of your time?
I've seen your face before.
As have I. Lord Underhill, wasn't it? Of the League of Merchants.
That's right. I wanted to speak to you
Every
about
time I
Lubor.
hear Lord the League of Merchants, my mind just auto-completes to League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
You'll never be mayor now. Not if I have anything to do with it.
But what
And Clive would totally fit that list. Look at him, he's an
highly valued
extraordinary
throughout the Republic.
gentleman.
In this, at least, he's done the town a service.
Like, literally.
A little leniency.
Leniency? He pretended to be one of us when he was laughing behind our backs all the while.
I'm sorry, my lord, but he lied to us. He lied to you. He cannot be trusted.
He didn't lie to you.
Will you drive
He
him from
just didn't, you
Close
know,
his forge?
say anything.
That is a question for the people of Dalimil. And they will thank you not to get involved.
But I am the lord of this place. Sorry, I'm the lord of the merchants.
The townsfolk have made their minds up. There was nothing I could do.
Nor I. Conrad and Natalie refused to consider anything but their own wounded pride.
You never know.
This is the most petty thing for them to be like,
now we should report back to
oh, he wasn't even a person. This man who saved our town again and again.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
For a sharing drink.
I assume the situation is hopeless?
Seems
There's still
so.
hope. But
But perhaps not in this lifetime, I think it's fair to say.
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. Give them time. They'll come around. We'll talk some sense into them in the end, you'll see.
No, you won't. And your efforts would be better spent elsewhere.
But Lubor...
Rosina would often tell me...
We're gonna have to destroy
that steel does not lie.
We're gonna have to
Its
destroy
blade is a
all the
reflection of the
crystals
smith who
and
forged it.
wait like a
For
decade
yourself,
at
true,
least
That was her point.
for people to
Rather an ironic one when you
stop
consider that her life
considering
was taken
bearers
with a
to
blade of
being
her own making.
subhuman.
But I do not doubt that she was always true to herself and what she believed in.
It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a
must I
bit.
be. I must do what I know to be right, no matter what others might think of me. And now, I know what that is. I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalimil have something to unite against. For only united can they hope to stand against the threat that awaits them. I'll need to make a suitably dramatic exit, of course.
Don't go, Lubor. You're the only one who was ever kind to us.
Yeah, no, seriously,
We'll be all alone.
don't go. This town might fall
Trust me,
apart
little
without
ones.
you,
It is for the
honestly.
best that I go. Not only for the town, but for you, too.
How could it possibly be for the best? These children
It
need
is
you.
not for the best.
The least you can do is
Those
give the
two
townspeople a
guys
chance
in
to
the
change their
in the bar
They would not take it,
complain and bicker over the pettiest shit.
Over, you say? And so just like that, you're going to throw this town and these children to the wolves? I thought you were better than this. But it seems you had me fooled as well.
Victor.
Forget it. Do what you will.
You sure you're making the right choice, Lubor?
Of those available to me, I believe it's the best one. Yes. Ah, but where are my manners? Here. A reward for clearing out that bandit camp. Right then. I have packing to do.
If there's anything I can do. Anything.
I'll bear it in mind. Thank you.
You fucker, did you just made a pun? Was he like, I'll bear it in mind, haha. Anyways, I'll leave now. That can't possibly be the quest.
I'm going to go with him. Why is everyone being mean to Lubor? He didn't do anything wrong.
You're going to try and convince me to stay, save your breath. I will not put those children at risk.
That's crazy. I feel like I got the bad end of a quest. I honestly feel like I got a bad end, like I could have done more.
I think we'd better shut up.
Sounds like something's happening in the square.
I honestly think this town's gonna fall apart without him to keep the people in check.
Good day, my lord.
It's kind of weird.
An excellent choice. Here you are. Go with Gilbert.
Okie doke. Let's see. What else is there? There's a shop. There's a chronolith here. There's a shop in Boklad.
Well met.
Cool down.
You've a discerning eye.
Cool down. Give me that cool down. Increase HP. Increase AP. Reduce cooldown. Alright. Is that all you sell? Do you have any... I already bought that. Okay. Cool. What goes on here? Oh, hey, Theo.
Ah, Clive. You'll be pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing well.
That is good news.
Yes. Our comrade in Randala has just sent word that the contract should be signed very soon. But I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once. You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
Of course, that's why I am here.
Time? More wild beasts?
Nothing like that.
It's men now.
I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask El how long we have until the bearers arrive. Find out exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
All right. I'll go and ask.
Thanks, Clive. I owe you one.
Wait, why can't you ask her? You're right there. You're 15 seconds away from her. Come on.
Don't blame yourself, El. This is their fault, not yours.
I know, but...
No buts about it.
This
all
is
right?
ridiculous. What's going on, Eloise?
Vonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary. The talks with the Republican army have fallen through. They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead.
The who?
Though prices have fallen of late, we deliberately offered
Will they tell me? No.
above the going rate to try and deter other bidders.
Damn, they'll only give me active time lore for
the army jumped at the chance.
the main
No
scenario.
opportunity to make a counteroffer.
None at all. And we were so close.
El? What's happened? I saw Vonnie leaving. She didn't look happy.
And with good reason.
But I thought we were the only ones the Fist were speaking to about the bearers. How did the Consortium even find out about this?
It's not so surprising. They have ears all over the Republic. This isn't over. The Consortium will have to sell these bearers eventually, and at the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between. I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone? You sure that's wise?
Are you offering to be my bodyguard? How kind.
I guess
Meet me
so.
at the checkpoint near the capital gates. I'll send an owl ahead and request a meeting. You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is. Even if I fail to free these bearers, there will be others. Someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling beasts at bay.
Oh, and that's me, is it? Well, it looks like I'm following orders till she gets back from meeting the Silver Peak Consortium, who've been doing their best to undermine our scheme.
They're gonna totally try to kill
Never
her.
join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She still has plans for Cashlock, even if this one falls through. She means to stay with us then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but is this what she really wants?
You have to trust her.
You're right. It's what she wants now. And if Elle's off fighting for the cause, I should do my part too.
It's to
So I
bring
bid
the
you farewell
bearers
and
to
safe travels,
safety.
my friend. I'll gather
Come
my
on,
men
Theo.
and leave for Cashlock. We'll make sure the place is well stocked and defended. You go to Randalar and see if you can stop my sister biting the Consortium's heads off.
You know, I thought about it.
If she won't consider her prospects, someone
Theo
has to. I'll do my
has just slightly a bit more detail than any other NPC I've talked to.
Randalar, then.
And his hair is more unique than most other people. That I want to say that I'm pretty sure Theo was at some point a prototype of Clive.
What I wouldn't give for a
Like when they were designing Clive, they drew Theo first, and they're like, he's not unique enough. He needs to be bigger, scruffier, and more eager to kill.
Better already.
All right, Al.
Thanks, Gal.
Let's do it.
I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Did you arrange to speak with the consortium?
Here they are now.
It's just a bunch of
You wish
guards.
to consult with me?
I did.
It's just a bunch of
about the
people
bearers
ready to
who
kill
recently
us.
Purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves, and then you stepped into the fray.
You misunderstand. The consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first. It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not mutual. And so we resumed our business.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined to make such decisions without first giving them due consideration. But what is done is done. Come then. How much do you want for them?
Alas, you are too late yet again. We rarely take on such unconventional merchandise without a purchaser in mind. The bearers belong to him now.
Who's him?
Who is your buyer?
A trader from across the water. A most demanding fellow, if it's any consolation. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed, even given their own bunks for the voyage.
Oh, I don't believe that for
That's
a
what you
second.
get when you deal with continental types.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is quite different to ours.
That is a
They pay good money for
huge
bearers, not fit
lie.
for the knacker's yard, and treat them like kings. But as long as they pay.
That does sound unusual. No matter then. If they've already left our shores, there's little that can be done. Allow me to withdraw my interest. And with it, my interest in joining your organization.
My associates will be sorry to hear that.
But they can't have gone too far, right? We could still save them.
I'm sorry you weren't able to save them.
As am I. But I only have myself to blame.
Can we just track them down? I feel like we have that ability.
The Silver
I feel
Peak
like we've done
did intend
this
to buy those
before.
bearers before I did. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to recruit me. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more, and he did just that. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to Randalar.
So you never...
No. I entertained the consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those bearers. But I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. I knew exactly who I was dealing with.
You tried.
I did. And if what he said was true, the bearers are to be well treated. Which is something, at least.
I don't believe that for a
They
bit.
deserved more. I wanted so badly to see them free.
Like, sure, they'll be moved, but
Eloise!
like,
Eloise!
I don't think they'll
Word
be
from Cassock.
treated.
The village is under attack. A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains, and there's a dragon at its head. Theo and the others are trying to hold them off as best they can, but the odds are against them. They need help, and fast.
Theo!
I'll go on ahead.
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather some men and join you there. Just... make sure he's safe.
Hold on, Theo. I'm coming.
I'm a-coming, buddy. Is this the fastest way? Yeah, kinda.
Come on. Run like the wind.
Alright, Theo, I'm coming. I got here as quickly as I could. So I completely forgot that they actually had me clear out this whole abandoned town so that they can move the bearers somewhere safer. Completely forgot about this part.
That'll do, girl.
Yeah, it kind of would be really nice to have everyone live here.
Where's Theodore?
Upriver! He led the dragon that way to keep it from the village, but the whole area's flooded with ether.
Oh boy.
Just have to pray he makes it out in one piece.
I can do better than that. Torgal, with me.
Torgal with me. And also Josh. Right. Josh is still here. Josh is still here with us. And Ambrosia.
Good girl. Where are you, Theo?
Where are you, man? Probably in that big pool of ether. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm here, buddy.
Damn it. The ether's too thick. These creatures have already turned.
Yeah. And everyone's dead. Oh my god.
I can't waste any more time.
Oh my god, that was
I need
so
to find
funny.
Theodore before that dragon does. Looks like it's found me.
Alright, let's see how you do against.
Well. This isn't going to be easy.
Yikes.
Nice try.
Come on, get down here, buddy.
Nice try.
Ooh. Alright, let's see if I can output as much damage here. This is gonna be overkill. Ooh. Not as much as I expected, but that's pretty damn good.
Too slow.
get down here, man. I can't fight you in the air. There we go. Wow, not that much. I guess bosses are... Maybe he has a lot of health, or bosses are not that vulnerable to it. Get down here.
Nice try.
Hiya. And you're done. Yeah, Odin's the best. Odin's the best when you get his gauge up to level 5. He's incredible. He'll be in the final boss fight for sure.
Clive?
I've made up my mind.
Theodore, you had me worried for...
Oh, he's dead. Oh yeah, he's way past dead.
We have to get you out of here.
No, look at him. He's done.
I think it might be a little too late for that. Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream. Theodore!
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah, please let him be a really cool final boss. Not final, but like a really cool boss. Please. Please let him be like a Shadow Clive.
Don't make me do this.
Stop it, Theo!
He's done. He's turned, Elle.
Stay back, Eloise! He's turned. And so will you.
It's over for him. He's gone.
Elle.
What?
Theodore. Take care of my sister. Theodore, wait. Goodbye, Elle.
Oh, well, that will do it, huh?
No! Theo! Theo!
Man, that would have been so incredible if we fought Theo and he was actually like really, really powerful. Like I want to fight a version of Clive. I want to fight a Clive Shadow clone. That would have been the
Thank you, Clive.
that would
I
make
think I'll be all right now.
this is like a pretty decent quest,
bravery.
but having that idea for a
the dragon
battle
away from
would
the
put
village
that
like that.
near the top
His
of
first
the
instinct was always to
list of
protect people.
the top ranking of this
Others'
quest
well-being
lines.
before his own.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place. Against his will.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life. He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer, in more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables. But before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. But he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time how much easier my life might have been if I had allowed Theo to be taken and devoted myself to the family business instead. But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night and the choice I made and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat.
I'm just thinking how like all these
He was
quests
never
are
abandoned.
just the same.
How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
Like they're all pretty much
said to
closing out
himself,
the
he'd always
quest
been
line.
grateful to you for saving him, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied.
But they're all the
you nor
final
Theo
quests
weighed
that
each
we've
other
done so
down.
far is structured in that I have to do a task,
You did
and the task is
whatever was necessary
pointless.
to continue living your lives together.
The task is usually
And you always
pointless,
would
and
have.
it ends up whoever I'm helping have this
right.
huge
All I
retrospective.
ever wanted. All I ever did.
Have this huge
It was so we
retrospective,
could be together. Oh, Theo.
and I didn't really help them out that much. So the bearers are still
I
gone.
know Theo wanted me to move on. But I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work. We can make a difference here. We can help people. Save them. I need nothing more from life than that. So I'll carry on doing what we do. Ensuring that goods, people, bearers get where they need to be. Bringing smiles to people's faces, just like we always have. And to Theo's, wherever he is. This is the life I have chosen. The life I will always choose.
I've made a choice of my own, to continue helping you however I can, whenever you need it.
I will continue
Thank you,
helping you,
Clive.
even though this is the last mission from you.
Let's go on together then. For Theodore.
Are you going to give me that sign to hang in my room? Of course you are. Of course. Alrighty. Alright, so there's one last quest that we need to do over in Tabor. This is oh, what is this quest?
Are you buying?
First, let's talk to you. What do you got? Yeah, I'll take that.
A fine choice. Anything else? Of course.
Man, you guys are so expensive. Why are you guys so expensive? Go near will damage, not actual damage. Okay. I'll trade in health for the cooldown. I'm okay with this. And who is it? Oh, it's you guys.
Lord Rosfield, is there aught the Undying might assist you with
I
this day?
completely forgot about your handsome face.
My brother said that your order was helping him with his quest to uncover Ultima's origins. Have you learned anything of note since last we spoke?
Little and less, I regret to report.
I see.
Be assured, however, that we will not rest until the truth is known. Even now, our archaeologians scour ruins in every corner of the realm for traces of Ultima's touch.
Fallen ruins, I take it. Dating back as far as Phoenix Gate.
Indeed. Ultima's thralls are oft sighted among the remnants of the fallen civilization.
So you're gonna have me go through
the secrets concealed within.
most or all of the ruins in each area.
Should our methods be of interest, my lord, mayhap it would please you to observe some of our number at work.
Would that be possible?
Of course. A survey is being conducted not far from here. Perchance you are familiar with Kretov, a small hamlet built around a fallen airship. I was due to visit my colleagues there to collect their preliminary findings, but if you would consent to do so in my stead, I'm sure that they would be honored to relate any discoveries they have made to you directly.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
They will be most gratified, I am sure. Might I suggest you take the road through Titan's Wake? It will lead you straight to the village after but a short walk.
Thank you. I will.
I wish you a safe journey, my lord. May the Firebird's flames burn ever in your heart.
Thank you. I hope the handsomeness on your cute, handsome face continues to...
It's kind of you to take an
You're
interest
hot.
in the Undying's affairs, brother.
What walk? What walk indeed? When we're already here. So, I think this is going to be the last thing I do for tonight, as it's getting kind of late. I think what I'll do for next time is I'll leave Pandemonium for the start of the next session.
You'll pay for this.
No, my followers, no.
There may still be survivors.
All the more reason to rid this place of echoes.
Enough.
Gotta find my followers. But not before I loot the place, of course. I see you.
Whatever that thing is, I'd say it's their leader. Too slow. Nice try. Nice try.
Oh man, didn't see you there.
Nice try. Come on.
Alright, how much damage? It was pretty decent.
Nice try. Too slow. Nice try. Too slow.
Almost done. There we go. And he's done. Yeah.
Should have stayed in the past. These must be Cyril's colleagues.
You have our thanks, stranger.
Who are you?
Ah, forgive me, my lord.
We're
did not
part of
recognize
the same.
You are Lord Rosfield, are you not?
We literally have the same robes.
We are archaeologians, tasked with surveying this site. When the echoes appeared, our brothers here occupied their attentions. Thanks to them, and to you, we were, for a mercy, able to see our duty to its conclusion.
You call that a mercy? Your brothers might still be alive if you put their safety before your duty. Surely this survey wasn't worth dying for.
We are charged with uncovering Ultima's origins. A duty of the highest import, as I'm sure you will agree.
And you think your dead brothers would agree with you too?
I know they would.
Oh yeah,
gave
they
their
totally would.
lives for the cause. and
It
honor
sounds
to which
absurd, but
all
yeah, totally.
undying aspire. Now, to what do we owe the honor of your presence, Lord Marquis?
Cyril told me of your work here, and I agreed to collect your findings in his stead.
I see. That is most kind. Pray, take them then, with our humble thanks. May the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart, as it does in ours.
This is the part where Clive's like, I don't like this anymore. I feel like
It's one thing to lay down
I feel
your
like I
life
have
for
a
another,
cult following me.
but for a survey.
Forgive them, Clive. The Undying live by a very different creed, and nothing we say will change that. Come. Let us deliver their findings to Cyril, that their deaths might not be in vain.
Okay. If you say so, Josh. But yeah, no, they're a whole different thing. Especially since their findings will help us with Ultima. It's so much better in the long run. It just sounds
you are
awful.
Returned, my lord.
I mean, it is awful.
Collected your colleagues' preliminary findings. Here, take them.
Scroll containing the preliminary findings of Undying's ill-starred venture into the ruins of Kretov with the wax imprints of a phoenix feather. Cool. And my laptop's fan is going nuts.
And inform you forthwith if I discover aught that might aid
My
you in your
laptop is
fight
like,
against Ultima.
I can't take this anymore. I should stop now.
Suffered several losses in Kretov.
And I should. I'm actually
Losses which
really,
could have
really
been
exhausted.
avoided Had the others not chosen to complete their work instead of saving their friends? Were these your orders?
No. This was their choice. Every Undying devotes his life to the service of the Phoenix. It is our sole duty, and should we die in discharging it, so be it.
Even when death is avoidable.
My lord, I fear that this is not a point over which it would be fruitful to argue. The Undying have served the Phoenix for countless
This is really not that much different than killing or dying for another.
We live to serve the Phoenix.
They're pretty much living and dying for the preservation of the Phoenix.
Cyril, I know that you and your brethren answer only to Joshua, but allow me to offer you a word of advice. It does not further the cause of the Phoenix to have his loyal followers surrender their lives without good reason. Provide your survey parties with an escort, that they might live to do their duty for years to come. Think not only of how you can serve the Phoenix, but how Joshua would want you to serve him. Please. For all our sakes.
I thank you for your advice.
I will take a lot of consideration.
If you will permit me to respond.
I will think about it. Maybe.
Our faith in his grace, Joshua Rossfield.
If only Josh was here to tell us any different, maybe we will consider it.
Do what we believe is right.
But he is right here. No.
Unto him.
We're in cutscene mode.
First shield to the Phoenix. I am sure you understand what it means to do one's duty.
I do.
During cutscenes, Josh is
Then we are of the
invisible.
Same mind. And it is my hope that we may continue to do our duty together.
So yeah, he's basically just going, I'll consider it, maybe. I'll think about not killing more people. Maybe. Maybe. All right. So that is it. No, there's one more. Oh no. Actually, that's fine. That one we'll do next time because it's on the way to the story. That one's important. So, what we're gonna do is yeah, you know what? Yeah, we'll call here for tonight.
covered in nicks and lumps. A lot of them.
Let's get that renown.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Ring of the Swift
All
Shot.
yours. Come again. I may have more for you.
What is this? Da-da-da-da. Ring of the Swift Shot lowers charge time for charged magic by 0.2 seconds. That doesn't sound good. That really does not. Alright, so bounties I'll do next time. Actually, you know what? I'll do all the bounties except for Pandemonium, and then the next time we do this, we'll start with Pandemonium, and that's pretty much all we have to do to clear out, to clear all the side content.
Good morrow to you, my friend.
Just want to update my
I don't believe you've read this
my encyclopedia
chapter before.
Yeah. Woo.
I have quite the find for you today.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. Barnabas's mom. One of the few surviving descendants of the children of the Mechis, who fled from Bellistia and took refuge in the outer continent, only returning generations later. She and her clan were devout believers of the Circle of Malleus, whose teachings she instilled in her son. Teachings, memories, and treasure that he treasures to this day. Alas, her beliefs were also to prove her downfall, as she was killed in a raid by a rival religion. Great. Moss the Chronicler, Scholar of Legend. Moss visited his Hippocrates' village on the outer continent. He told Tomes to seek knowledge. Circle of Malleus, an ancient religion from which more recent savior cults grew. Its beliefs were originally drawn from murals left behind by the people who lived near the Mother Crystal, the Mechis. But while at one point it was a faith that followed throughout Bellistia, time and fading memory of the ancient culture spawned it and gradually fell. War of the Magi. One of the many great conflicts waged near the end of the Age of the Fallen. Fought control of the Mother Crystals. This worked to hasten the drain of the ether from the land, giving rise to the Blight. When the fighting ceased, peace was restored. Wounds suffered by both humanity and the land grew too deep to heal, and civilization grew into the darkness. It was only a matter of winters before the 1,000 years of knowledge used to rebuild the great magic tech faded, lost to history. What's the magic tech? A term that appears in early histories of the falling civilization, highly magical advanced technology, of which the airship was the best known example. Cool.
You wish to study the tomes? The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Mid said I could ride the
Thanks, Tomes. Alright, let's take a look at the missives. See if there's anything important in there. It's probably replies from everyone I helped so far. Got my memories. The people of today. We will do our best without Theo. East Pool's gonna be the best town ever. Oh no, please, Clive, please don't fuck this up for us. There's only one more left. Yeah. Mid's like, thank you. Tarja's... Oh, thank you for the help with her master. With her mentor. And... okay, all of these are... Garden League put aside their differences for the time being. Alright. Yeah, he'll do his best with those bears in East Pool. Guardians are getting along. We're out to Twin Side. Breaker intelligence. That's fine. Okay. Alright, so that's about it. So I will, again, as I said, I am going to do all the bounties except for Pandemonium. That one I will leave on the next time we do the stream on Friday. And then we'll do Ultima.
How do you split the sea?
So we'll end it right here for next time. Alright. Hey guys. So yeah, that was a very chill stream tonight, I think. I want to thank again for those that passed by. I want to thank Drinks Glue for the raid and everyone that said hi. And I hope to see you guys again soon enough. Tomorrow I'll go back to FF9. We're gonna go to Ibsen's castle. I feel like we're in like the final stretch of the game. We might beat this game on Friday. I'll try my very best to do that. Thursday we got Game Awards, and Saturday we'll start Goodbye Volcano High. So that's about it. I'll see you guys later for more stuff. If you guys are new to this channel, be sure to follow it. Hit that heart button. Heart this channel the way that I heart Clive, doing literally everything for everyone in this damned world. And recently started a Discord channel, so if anyone's new to it, be sure to follow it. It's in my about page and pretty much like in other places as well. Be sure to follow it, or be sure to join it. And I'll work towards adding more stuff to it. All right, that's about it. I'll see you guys for more stuff later. Y'all have a great night or a great day. See ya, guys. Bye.